Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Mena Bhutale Swayam Rupakada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Utapadakkamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakagana Raghunadanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sakitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitamscha. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavanishwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Pancha Kalpatarvyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Vachapatitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Isvaraha Paramaha Krishnaga Satchidananda Vigraha Anadi Radhir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karam. Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the King of Secrets, Raja Guhyam. So Krishna is teaching in this Bhagavad Gita that we are not the doer at all. And Krishna is giving us the knowledge about how to purify ourselves. That means how to achieve peace of mind. We are understanding even the definition for happiness in this Bhagavad Gita only. We know what is yoga, what is yukta, what is happiness. Like that, many things Krishna is teaching in this Bhagavad Gita. The law of conservation of soul, the law of karma, the law of action. So like that, lot of things. Krishna is teaching us everything very, very clearly. So if we just listen to Krishna's instructions and follow his instructions, then we are saved. Teme matam idam nityam anutistanti manavaga shraddhavanto anasuyanto. So those who follow my injunctions, scriptural injunctions, so my advice, my instructions, with faith, without envy, Shraddhavanto anasuyanto muchyante tepi karma bhigit. They are liberated from all the bondage to this material world. Only those who don't listen to Krishna, those who don't follow Bhagavad Gita, so they will be bereft of all knowledge and they will be simply fools. Etvetat abhyasuyanto nanutistanti me matam Sarvajnana Vimudatma Vidhi Nashtan. Sarvajnana Nashtan. Sarvajnana Vimudatma Vidhi Nashtan Achetas. Yesterday we studied about the importance of having the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Today also Krishna is going to continue the same thing, teach about the knowledge. Especially in the 4th chapter, towards the end, almost last 10 slokas in the 4th chapter, close to that. Each and every sloka Krishna explained very clearly about this knowledge, the importance of having this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So, if this knowledge is there, then we know we are in the right path. We know what we are supposed to do, and we will be able to save ourselves from this material world. Every action can have only 2 types of results. It is not the physical result, what we are getting from the action, the material results. But the two types of results are either it leads to liberation or it leads to bondage. Those are the two types of results. Every action. We are all doing all kinds of actions every day. But each and every action only has those two types of results. If it leads to liberation, means it is not going to bind us. That's it. So if it leads to bondage, means, so that means we cannot get liberation. Only divine people, those who are devotees of Krishna, who believe in Krishna, who believe in Bhagavad Gita, will be able to get freedom from the bondage, liberation, basically. Because the devotees of Krishna will do everything only for Krishna. So that means we don't claim the results as ours. When we are doing it for Krishna, that means we are doing it for Krishna. We are offering everything to Krishna. We know that the results belong to Krishna. That way we don't claim the results. So, nirmama. Nisprigaga, sarva kamebhyo. So that's what nisprigaga. Not having any desires. So nirmamu, not claiming that the results is ours. So then it is good. There is no problem. The desires are always coming into our mind. Like rivers are entering into the ocean. That's what Krishna already taught us, very clearly gave such a very nice analogy in the second chapter, 70th sloka for us to understand. Apuryamanam achala pradistam samudram apa pravisanti yadvat tadvat kamayam pravisanti sarve sashanti mapnuti na kama kami. So, the great ocean, which is always filled with water by rivers entering from all directions. But still the level of the ocean is always the same. It is not disturbed. Similarly, the desires are entering into our mind. So our minds should not be disturbed by such desires. Then we can get a peace of mind. So that means we have to train our mind to not get disturbed by the desires which are entering into our mind. That means our mind should not be going after the sense objects. It should not go after satisfying the desires which are coming into our mind. Prajahati yada kaman sarvan partha manogatan. So all kaman, all the desires which are produced by our mental concoctions, manogatan. One who is able to give up, prajahati yada kaman sarvan partha manogatan. Atmanyevatmanotustaga sthita prajnas tatochade. So one should be able to find happiness within the self. How is that going to be possible? Simply practice every day. Every day when we are practicing Bhagavad Gita, when we are following Bhagavad Gita, that means we are not claiming the results. That means we are not considering that we are the doers. So that means we are not affected by whatever is happening around us. So that means we are completely focusing our mind only on Krishna. That means we are completely depending on Krishna for everything. Krishna knows. Krishna knows our needs. We don't have to go after our desires. We just have to please Krishna only. Krishna knows what is good for us. And all the needed skills Krishna gives. If we think that we need to gain some skills to use it in Krishna's service, then Krishna gives those skills, knowledge, everything. Because our body is such a wonderful machine, very sophisticated. The level of sophistication is very, very even difficult to understand, especially the number of nerves which are going that too in our brain. There are so many tiny parts of our brain, they are doing a lot of wonderful things actually. There are very small, tiny parts. Even hypothalamus, it's very small, but it's doing so many things. It's controlling, regulating a lot of things which are happening. So all such things are, so many things are happening in our body. It's a wonderful mission which Krishna has given, because we are bound by this material body, but fortunately we have got this human body. So that way we cannot take it for granted that everything just because of me. Even our body which is working, so it's also working as per like the codes written in our genes. Everything is coded in our genes. How to express, what gene, when to express, what to do, what kind of proteins, how we should look like, how tall we should be, and how everything is there written in our genes. So we need to understand that even though we are progressing, we are understanding science, today's modern knowledge, technology, our body, how it works, the cells, what is happening, and all such things, we understand it. But even to get that knowledge, to understand it, Krishna has given us that skills, that brain to understand. Otherwise, we can't even understand. So we cannot think that, oh, humans are great, we have sixth sense and we have achieved so much and all such things, because Krishna is letting us, Krishna is allowing us to understand. We have got this human body and our senses are working. So that's why we are able to get such knowledge. So we cannot simply claim that, oh, we are so great and we have advanced so much in technology and all such things. We have not created any technology. We have not created any scientific laws. We are only finding out and then using it. That's it. So everything is already there. So everything is created. Krishna is the creator. So everything is working under his directions, that we cannot go and change it. That's what we need to understand. So that way, as an individual is concerned, each and every individual is just losing at the end. That's it. Materially speaking, when we go after this material sense objects, at the time of death, if we have not gained control over our mind, if we have not lived peacefully, if we lost peace of mind, so that means we are the big loser. So many things can happen around us, but nothing should bother us, nothing should disturb us. So that means we should be connected all the time only with Krishna only, then only it can happen. Naiva kinchit karome iti yukto manyete tattvavid. That's what Krishna is teaching. We already studied in the 5th chapter, 8th and 9th slokas. So all such things are happening, but I'm not doing anything. I'm not the doer. That's how we need to think. Nothing is in our hand. We should not be thinking that I should have done like this, I should have done like that. No. In fact, we have not done anything. Then why should we think that I should have done like this and that? First of all, we are not the doer. We did not do anything. Then there is no point in thinking that it should have happened like this, I should have done like this. All such things are useless thoughts. Whatever happens, it happens. But only thing what we can do is that we should not be affected by what is happening. That's what is very important. And that can happen. So we should not be affected by what is happening around us, to us. But that can happen only if we are very much affectionate towards Krishna. So we very much love Krishna, develop that love on Krishna. So that affection, so if we develop, so then we will not be affected by anything in this material way. So that means we should give up all attachment on everything in this material way. And that is possible simply by developing attachment on Krishna. So day by day, that's what is happening to us. We are slowly and steadily progressing, and we are developing we are getting the knowledge and developing that love on Krishna and developing the desire to please Krishna, and we are able to regulate our activities also with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, and we know that Krishna is the proprietor, Krishna is the enjoyer, Krishna is everything. So that way, simply depending on Krishna, we should not be worrying about anything. So there is no point in worrying in this world about anything, because as we just discussed, we are not doing anything. Then why should we worry about anything? So that way, this Bhagavad Gita knowledge gives us that kind of strength to actually all the time focus our mind on Krishna. So Krishna is the supreme Lord. And there's so many ways we can remember Krishna. We can always glorify Krishna, the supreme Lord. That brings us so much of happiness. In this material world, people, because of their stupidity or ignorance, they will go and glorify a lot of other people. There are fans and all such things. So they say that they're fans of some people, and then they glorify them and all such things. It's all simply waste of time. The only person who is fit for glorification is the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna. So that's what is going to bring us happiness and enjoyment. So that's why Tushyanti cha, Ramanti cha. So when we think about Krishna, when we focus our mind on Krishna, so our mind is going to be peaceful. It applies to everyone in this world. So that way, Krishna is teaching in Bhagavad Gita how to control our mind, how to control our senses, and how to engage our body, mind, senses, intelligence, everything in Krishna's service. So that way, we need not worry, we need not think or contemplate about anything, and simply leave everything to Krishna. That means simply depend fully on Krishna. So that is the effect of studying this Bhagavad Gita, like what happened to Arjuna. He said so many things to Krishna in the first chapter, why he should not fight, why they should not fight in the battle. After listening the entire Bhagavad Gita from Krishna, he simply surrendered unto Krishna only. In the beginning itself, he surrendered unto Krishna to listen and get the knowledge. But at that time, he said that immediately after telling Krishna that I'm surrendered unto you, Tvam Prapannam, he also told Krishna that Govinda, I shall not fight. Nayoche iti Govindam. So that means that is not true surrender. True surrender means we should just listen what Krishna says. But he is surrendered in such a way that he was ready to hear from Krishna. So once he heard everything from Krishna, understood this entire Bhagavad Gita, then he decided, then he told Krishna, Govinda, I shall fight. Yoche iti Govinda. Even though he didn't directly say like Yoche iti Govinda, he said that Karishe vachanam tava. So both are meaning the same. So I will act as per your instructions. So what is Krishna's instruction? To fight. Because many times Krishna told Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita that Tektva uttista bharata, Tektva uttista parantapa. So like that. Yudhyasva vigata chvaraka. So fight, give up the lethargy and stand up and fight. So that's what Krishna is asking Arjuna to do. So finally Arjuna decided to fight for Krishna with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So that way we have got the opportunity to do everything for Krishna based on this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So once we study and understand this knowledge very well, so what we are supposed to do in our life, the goal of our life will become very, very clear. So that way we can use our knowledge, our intelligence, our skills, our memory power and everything in serving Krishna. So that means we can use everything in the yajna dana tapa karma. That's what Krishna is asking us, that should never be renounced. Yajna dana tapa karma natyajam karyam evatat. Because yajno danam tapasyeva pavanani manishana. So that's what we can do. So what we studied until now, by Krishna's in the sloka number 14 in the 5th chapter. Na kartritvam na karmani lokasya srajati prabhu na karma pada samyogam swabhavastu pravartate. So we are not creating any work. We are not doing anything. We are not creating any work for anyone. And we are not creating the results of the activities. Everything is done by the swabhava, which is born from the three modes of material nature. So the embodied spirit, master of the city of his body, does not create activities, nor does he induce people to act, nor does he create the fruits of action. All this is enacted by the modes of material nature. So then in the next sloka what we studied yesterday, Krishna also said that he is also not the doer. In the previous sloka, he said that we are not the doer. And in the next sloka, Krishna is saying that he is not the doer, means he is not accepting any responsibility for anything. Nadatte kasya chit papam nachaiva sukrutam vibhuhu ajnanena vrutam jnanam tena muhyanti jantavaga. So I don't accept responsibility for anyone's sinful acts or the pious acts, because everything is because of their knowledge is covered by ignorance. Ajnanen avrutam jnanam tena muhyanti jantavaga. Because of that, the people in this world, the living entities, they are bewildered because their knowledge is covered by ignorance. So that means they don't have the Bhagavad Gita knowledge. If you have the Bhagavad Gita knowledge, so then there is no problem. So that means they don't have the Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So we are very fortunate that we are getting this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So Krishna is saying that nor does the Supreme Lord assume anyone's sinful or pious activities. Embodied beings, however, are bewildered because of the ignorance which covers their real knowledge. So in the next sloka, what we are studying today, Krishna is continuing in the sloka number 16. Jnanena tu tadajnanam yesham nashitam atmanaga tesham adityavajnanam prakashayati tatparam. So when our ignorance, ajnanam, is destroyed by the knowledge. So for those for whom their ignorance is destroyed by the knowledge. So nashitam. So then what happens for them? Like the sun, adityavad jnanam, the knowledge, it actually it reveals everything. So prakashayati. Prakashayati tatparam. So that's what happens. So if we get this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, that's what is happening with us. We are understanding now. We are not the body. We are the soul. Now we know very clearly. We are understanding that Krishna is the super soul. Krishna is the Purushottama. Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. There is no doubt about it. We are understanding. We are getting that knowledge. Krishna is the supreme Lord. So then we are developing attachment on Krishna. So that's what this knowledge will do. So that's why Aditya Vajnanam Prakashayati Tatparam. When, however, one is enlightened with the knowledge by which science is destroyed, then his knowledge reveals everything as the sun lights up everything in the daytime. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished 16 slokas in the 5th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Umajnanattimirandasya Jnana Janasalakaya Chakshurunmilitamena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. So we'll do 2 rounds of chanting, which will roughly take about 15 minutes. Hare Krishna. So we should focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Wherever our mind goes, we need to just bring it back and focus on the sound vibration. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. If any devotee has any questions, you can use the raise hand option. Otherwise, I can unmute one by one. Hare Krishna. Barka Mataji, Barka Gupta Mataji, Hare Krishna. Lamanya Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So, when I first joined, I've recently joined.
Yes, I remember. Yes,
yeah. So first class when I came, ironically enough, the lesson was for me. And Then in between, my father-in-law moved on to next life, and things happened. And today I've joined. I wanted to join. Things were not happening, and today I've joined. Just
Yes,
yesterday, I was working on the pricing of my coaching sessions, and I was feeling very good that, wow, I'm so good at my work. I'm so good at my work.
Yeah.
And, today, the learning that has come to me is just perfect. That Krishna is doing everything, Lavanya. Don't swell up in pride. Oh my God, how is this happening? Timing perfect every time. And when you kept chanting Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, uh, all of a sudden the buildings disappeared, the people disappeared, and there was only light. I could only
Yes.
see light in that moment. What
Yes.
a profound experience for me. The timing is perfect. The chapter is perfect. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you.
yes.
Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad, Mataji. So, you are in which part of Bangalore, Mataji? You mentioned?
I stay next to Phoenix City Mall, Whitefield, Phoenix City Mall.
Oh, Whitefield. You
Madhukunda.
are in Whitefield region. I think maybe another devotee, I think I spoke recently also around that region. Maybe. Okay, Mataji. So I'm trying to figure it out the devotees in different regions so that we will have a common group also. So
Yes.
that's why I was thinking. So maybe I will note down your number, Mataji, so that I'll try to
Yes.
create that group also. 1 second, Mataji. So what coaching you are doing, Mataji?
I am a clinical hypnotherapist, and I work in the space of psychotherapy, so counseling, confidence building.
Yeah, I remember. Okay, Mataji.
And the learning is so profound. I mean, if a coach can learn and memorize this,
Yeah.
the quality of coaching is it's beautiful.
Yes.
I'm so grateful to you for doing this.
Bhagavad Gita helps us every way. Bhagavad Gita makes our life very, very meaningful, no doubt. Mataji. What's your number, Mataji?
My number is 91601
Okay, Mataji.
88
Mhm.
488. Lavanya.
91601888488.
Yes, Guruji, yes.
Okay, Mataji. So I will try to, we have a good representation in this Bangalore South, but other places also forming a group. So that way it's easy in future. We can do it in a more organized way. Our goal is to get this knowledge to as many devotees as possible. That is our plan. Yes, Mataji, we can plan very well.
I'm sure it will happen. Like the way it's happening for me, Guruji, I know you already are aware, but I want to share this. The way it's happening for me, the way I couldn't join, then I joined. I think it happens at the right time.
Yes. Krishna is there in everyone's heart. He knows. So he
Yes.
connects. So that's what is happening, Mataji. It's Krishna's causeless mercy. So thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. I see a name like Del. Are you able to unmute? Hare Krishna. DELL, Del. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu. So, what's your name, Prabhu?
Satyanarayana.
Oh, Satyanarayana, Prabhu. Satyanarayana. So,
I'm
you are
from
in
Vijayawada.
Vijayawada. I remember.
Yes.
Yes, Vijayawada. Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Very nice, Prabhu. I think we spoke also earlier, correct, Prabhu?
I think 6 months back.
Yeah, 6 months back. Yes, Prabhu. So
I'm very happy to get connected.
very nice, Prabhu. Very nice. And you sent that message recently asking you to add. So you were already in the group and you got.
Actually, I didn't see that message. I thought it should. I think it is I thought it was new lessons again. So I thought I should.
Oh, okay. That's why you sent that message.
Yeah.
Okay. You are already okay, Prabhu. Okay, that's fine.
I want to relearn again and rejoin.
Yeah. This Bhagavad Gita, when we continue to study everything, we will understand. So there is no doubt about it. So So today you have understood everything, Prabhu?
Yeah, excellent.
Very nice, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Yeah. You can also watch through our YouTube and you can join, and that way you will understand everything. Yes,
thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu. S.K. Garg Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Guruji, thank you very much for the lecture today, and always very much enjoying Guruji and learning so many things. And I would just like to share, Guruji, that you keep on telling us that Krishna is the doer, not we. But
No, even
we
Krishna
human
is not the doer.
I mean, the thing is being done as per his directions through the modes of nature, as per our nature.
Exactly. Modes of
Yes.
nature, and
Yes,
it's not even as per his directions. It is as per the law of nature, because Krishna doesn't want us to suffer, but we are suffering. So that means it's not happening with Krishna's wish. So Krishna's wish is we should not be here, we should not suffer here. But still we are. So that way it's not happening as per Krishna's wish. That we need to understand as well. Is that part clear, Prabhu, what I'm trying to say?
Yes, Guruji. Yes, Guruji. So, Guruji, can I understand it this way, that it's the law of the nature, and it is as per our karma phala, whatever is happening?
That is correct. Because of
Past or
Karanam Guna Sangosha Saddasad Yoni Janmasu. Purushaga Prakritistohi Bhungte Prakriti Jan Gunan Karanam Guna Sangosha Saddasad Yoni Janmasu. So we are in this Prakriti, Purushaga Prakritistohi, Bhungte Prakriti Jan Gunan. We are trying to enjoy under the control of the Prakriti Jan Gunan, the modes of nature which is produced from Prakriti. So because of our association with the modes of nature, we are struggling in this material world. So it is because of our ignorance. That's what we just studied in the 5th chapter. Yes, bro.
Yes, Guruji. And one more thing I would like to ask you, Guruji. How to get disassociated with these modes of the nature? Is the only way is the chanting, Guruji, and filling us closer to Krishna?
Exactly. That is the way we have to, like as you said, chant Hare Krishna Mantra, get this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, and develop attachment on Krishna. So that is the main thing. So then we will be able to do that. Yes.
Yes, Guruji. And that way only perhaps we will learn more about that we are not the doer. Because what I started with, that when we listen in the morning, then we feel that yes, we are not the doer. But by the evening, when we keep on doing our day-to-day work and everything, we have this feeling, yes, I am the doer. So my point was that really daily listening to Bhagavad Gita is a must, and perhaps it's an unending process, what we are going through, Guruji.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. So this is every day when we are continuing to study this Bhagavad Gita over a period of time, we will develop that full attachment on Krishna. So then automatically we will detach from everything.
Yes, Guruji. Yes, Guruji.
So
Thank you very much.
So that will happen. It's a matter of time, Prabhu. That's it. We will continue to make progress. We are already seeing difference, and this difference.
We are seeing the difference, Guruji. At least I can say that myself. I am so much mercy of Krishna on me through you that I am feeling this difference. Earlier, I used to be very tense and stressful for each and everything, but now I take it as
now we are getting.
Yes.
And we will be able to get Krishna's mercy. We'll be able to feel Krishna's mercy. Things will work out very well, and we will be able to slowly do things very nicely, plan very nicely, and we will be also able to see a lot of things happening. Krishna is doing actually. We will be able to notice that also.
Yes, Guruji.
A lot of wonderful in our life, wonderful acts Krishna will do actually. We will be able to simply sit and enjoy. Krishna is serving like he was serving Arjuna, correct? Like that Krishna.
Yes, Guruji. No, it is happening with me. It is happening with me, around me. Many of the time, if I wish something and I say it is done, it is. I could not even comprehend how it will happen, and it happens, Guruji. So
it will happen.
It's great knowledge, Guruji. Grateful to you. And Krishna's mercy was there on me and many of us who are attending the lectures, that
Yes,
we have to continue this till the end of this lifetime, Guruji.
yes, Prabhu.
Thank
We
you,
will
Guruji.
continue. Krishna's mercy, it is happening. Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you, Guruji.
Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Janvi Mataji, Hare Krishna. Barka Gupta Mataji, Hare Krishna. Balakrishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Thank you a lot. Okay. Very good session. Very
Yes,
good.
Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. So I will give, maybe you said you are in Noida, so maybe Asha Singh Mataji is here already. So I will introduce Asha Singh Mataji. Hare Krishna, Asha Mataji. Maybe she's not there. So yes, Prabhu. So maybe I told you I'll add you in the Delhi. You are already in the Delhi group, correct, Prabhu?
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Yeah, Balakrishna Prabhu, he also lives in Noida only, Mataji.
Yes,
So
Guruji.
that's why, yeah. Yes,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna, Mataji.
We will meet one day, Guruji.
Yeah, yes.
We'll plan, huh?
Yes. Yeah.
Hare
Yes.
Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Balakrishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Yeah. Yes, Prabhu. So we will definitely plan. Very nice, Prabhu. So any other questions you have, Prabhu? Balakrishna, Prabhu.
No, sir. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna. Everything you understood today, Mataji?
Yes, Guruji. Everything. Every shlokas are very important.
Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, Guruji.
Krishna's
No
mercy.
questions,
Thank you,
Guruji.
Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Janvi Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
I understood the class well, Prabhuji. No questions as of now. And I was a little busy in preparation. So
I
yesterday
know.
I could
It's
not
just
join.
three more days, correct? You said 29th.
29th, yes. Yeah. I'll be leaving tomorrow night. So one day prior, I'll just go and see the center once so that I'll be well aware of it. Yeah, mom, dad, grandpa, all are coming.
Very nice, very nice. Everything Krishna is there. Just
And
go.
I'm staying in ISKCON only. Mom told that it will be like Krishna's blessing and all. And luckily, the ISKCON, Srila Prabhuji have stayed there and constructed that ISKCON, it seems. So we have tried to get into that only. So luckily, we got it. So we are staying there only. From mom was like, it's better we'll stay there. It'll be nice that you will get Krishna's blessing and all. You do darshan there and then we'll go to the exam. So it'll be nice, she told.
Yes. Krishna is there. He will bless. Krishna's mercy is there. And so definitely we'll do our level best for him. That's it, Mataji. Because our goal is to serve Krishna. So that way Krishna will take care of it.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Hare. Kuldeep Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu. R.K. Goyal Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
It's a wonderful class, Guruji. A nice experience. It was a pleasure to listen to Mataji, who has been a psycho therapy specialist and physiotherapist also. Actually, I had been going and undergoing this physiotherapy for the last 2 months, and then now I realized that the psychotherapy is much more helpful, and Bhagavad Gita is the best science which gives you psychotherapy. Actually, this chanting process is a wonderful process, Guruji. Those who are continuously doing it, they keep on getting new realizations that how it is working. it looks as if there are some, at times people are deeply hurt because of some incidents in past. So they keep on carrying those memories with them. And when we do chanting, those memories, they come up again on the surface. And when we divert our attention towards the sound vibrations, then those memories, they keep on getting faded away gradually. And after a certain period of time, those memories are so faded out that you feel as if they were not there. Any moment of time, they were not there. So this is a beautiful realization, and that creates the space for the pleasure. Actually, when we get rid of the past bad memories, we get the real taste of Krishna consciousness, and chanting is more pleasurable, it's more enjoyable. So this is a very gradual process. I'm just sharing my views that this is the best science which gives you everything practically. It's a very slow process, but definitely it's a very good way of getting rid of miseries. So nice to have your class daily, Guruji, and
Yes,
so
Guru.
grateful to you. It's a wonderful class and wonderful experience to be in Krishna consciousness. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Kamlesh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yeah,
Hare
Prabhu,
Krishna.
no question, but I want to talk to you sometimes when you have time, daytime, whenever.
Yes, Mataji. Tomorrow I will call you, Mataji. Tomorrow I will call you.
Okay, thank you, Prabhu.
During
Thank
that time.
you.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Bol.
Hare
Thanks.
Krishna, Mataji.
Thanks.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Brinda Jai Singh Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class, Guruji. So today's that Krishna is also not doing anything, but he doesn't want us to suffer, as you said.
Yes.
So it is the material modes of nature which is overpowering us and impelling us to act.
That is
And,
overpowering us because of our ignorance, our desires. That's why.
Yes, Guruji. So because of the desires the consequences of which we are facing at the present moment, at that time the material mode is overpowering us.
Yes. Yes.
So we act in that manner.
Yes, that is the reason. So when we give up all the attachments to material sense objects and develop attachment only on Krishna, then we will become freed. Yes, Mother.
Yes, Guruji. So it is not Krishna who is actually doing anything, but it's his control over the material nature.
That is correct. That's correct. Only three modes of nature.
So, Guruji, this is key to understand in daily life. So our main goal ultimately boils down that we have to be Krishna conscious at every moment and increase our attachment to Krishna.
That is correct, Mother. All the time we get connected with Krishna only through Bhagavad Gita knowledge, spreading this message, offering prasadam, chanting Hare Krishna mantra, and so that way we should keep ourselves very much engaged, very busy every day in serving Krishna, in connection with Krishna only. We should do everything.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. I wanted a little clarification here. That's why I raised my hand. Thank you, Guruji. Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Mataji. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Krishna. Munmun Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for today's class, Guruji. I'm just listening. Last 2 days not able to join. Actually, yesterday I joined, but it's a little late for me to join. By the time you chanting that time, so no issues. So definitely we are getting benefited from this class. So it's been last, I think, more than 2.5 years we are with you only on this class. So thank you
Yes,
so much. I can say that we are the beginners from your class that time.
yes, Mataji, that's correct.
And this
Krishna is
entire COVID time, I think it went very well with the class actually. And the time when we joined, that was the peak in COVID.
yeah,
So with these classes, actually, we are getting to survive that time, because that
that is
really
correct.
helps a lot. Actually, really helps a
You
lot.
said,
Gives
how long, Mataji, you said?
so Guruji, I joined in 2020 July.
Oh, 2020 July. Okay. So
Yes,
that's
Guruji.
as you said, yeah, more than 2.5. Yeah, it's close to two and a
Yes,
half years.
we are your old devotees.
Yes,
Chinese actually. So it's been very nice to be in this class, and still I can continue with the class.
yes, we are not going to stop this. Krishna's message continue.
Definitely. So I
That's
think
something.
by the time we joined, lot of devotees they joined, and I think they also I think nowadays they are not in our class, but it's a good part that we are here and want to be with the class all
Yeah,
the
that is the thing. Yeah, it takes time to establish that
time.
commitment.
Yes, definitely,
Krishna's
Guruji.
mercy. We'll
Thank you
continue.
so much, Guruji.
Thank you,
Hare
Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Rama. Hare Krishna. Mohanand Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji. And
Yes,
wonderful class, really enjoying, and little step by step progressing day by day.
Yes.
And throughout throughout the day, I'm very happy, Guruji. And,
Yeah.
and I completed the first chapter, and I now started doing the second chapter now.
Very nice. Very nice, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
So throughout the day, I'm doing this only now.
That's excellent, Prabhu. That's excellent. Very nice.
Somehow.
Yes, Prabhu. I think you got muted again, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Okay. So very nice, Guruji. All your blessings and Krishna's grace, and things are moving in a very right direction.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji. Hare Krishna. Sumati Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you.
Mataji.
Thank you for the class. Nice to listen to all the happy voices and the sharing
Yes.
of all our classmates.
Oh,
Very
yes,
nice,
yes.
Guruji. We've been enjoying for nearly now. I'm also completing, I think, 1.5 years.
Oh, very nice. Very nice, Mataji. It's all, time is just flying. Krishna's
Yes,
mercy.
yes.
Krishna is time, correct? We are flying with Krishna.
Exactly. More than 1.5 years now.
Yes,
So I think by April it will become 2 years.
2 years. Yeah.
Very nice, Guruji. Thank you so much for the class, and very nice to hear the influence the class is having on everyone.
Everyone, yes,
Like
yes,
including me, it has been such a
It
boon
is
and a
tremendous
blessing.
influence, no doubt.
Yes. Thank you,
We are
Guruji.
trying every day. This time is we are dedicating. So Krishna's mercy is going very nice.
Thank you, Guruji, for your love and patience in being with us every day. Thank you so much. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mataji. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna
Dandavad
Prabhu.
Pranam.
Dandavad Pranams Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Hare Hare.
No question, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Kuldeep Prabhu. Jyoti Mataji. Hare Krishna. Manoranjan Sagu Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
And really, that the form of vasana, you have to get released from this bondage, this kamana, vasana, abhilasa, this and we will be rohitam, sunyam, so that you can enjoy the eternal bliss, that Krishna consciousness, the transcendental knowledge. When you avoid all these things, only touch and keep in touch with Lord Krishna, so that, and you are, I am very thankful, Guruji, from your student career till now, you have totally dedicated, and regularly you are inculcating in your mind this spiritual, the Krishna consciousness into our mind, and we can ennoble our life, and we can lead a sublime aspects of life because of you, Guruji. And really, we should not miss this opportunity, golden opportunity. We should avail this. Even I am very happy that devotees are also very getting more sincere, enjoying this Gita nectar, this ambrosia, and all are quenching the thirst of this divine knowledge. And because of you, Guruji, and you try to touch and keep and take us to this spiritual journey. And I am very grateful. This is much more dedicated to Gita knowledge. Otherwise, life will be worthless. Life will be meaningless unless you that Gita life. That's how it is way of life. How to lead a happy life, and it's the only means to achieve the goal. Thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Sakala.
Hare Krishna, Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Thank you,
Hare
Guruji. Thank you for the wonderful class. Thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness. And thank
Yes.
you so much for your dedication and patience. Daily, daily, that has become a habit now.
Yes, yes. For us,
Like
it's
a drug addiction, they say, no, when we get addicted,
we are
can't
addicted
leave
to
it. Like that
Bhagavad
it has
Gita, addicted
happened now.
to Krishna. Yes, Mother.
Thank
That's
you,
very.
Guruji, for this addiction. Thank you so much, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. It's all we all are very, very thankful to our Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna.